Hello, kids. Welcome to Anaganaganaga. Kids, in recent times, I went through an inspirational story of Indian women's hockey team captain. Though they lost the match in semi-finals, they have given a tough competition. Rani Rampal's exceptional perseverance and achievement against all odds is inspirational. So let's go and listen Rani Rampal's words in my voice. I wanted an escape from my life, from the electricity shortages to the mosquitoes buzzing in our ear when we slept, from barely having 2 square miles to seeing our home getting flooded when it rained. My parents tried their best, but there was only so much they could do. Papa was a cart puller and Ma worked as a maid. There was a hockey academy near my home, so I'd spend hours watching players practice. I really wanted to play. Papa would earn 80 rupees a day and couldn't afford to buy me a stick. Every day I'd ask the coach to teach me too. He'd reject me because I was malnourished. He'd say, "You aren't strong enough to pull through a practice session." So I found a broken hockey stick on the field and began practicing with that. I didn't have training clothes, so I was running around in salwar kameez, but I was determined to prove myself. I begged the coach for a chance. मैंने बहुत मुश्किल से कन्विंस किया उनको finally. But when I told my family, they said, लड़कियां घर की काम ही करती हैं. हम तुम्हें स्कर्ट पहनकर खेलने नहीं देंगे. I'd plead with them, saying, "Please, मुझे जाने दो. If I fail, I'll do whatever you want." My family reluctantly gave in. Training would start early in the morning. We didn't even have a clock, so Mom would stay up and look at the sky to check if it was the right time to wake me. At the academy, it was mandatory for each player to bring 500 ml of milk. My family could only afford milk worth 200 ml. Without telling anyone, I'd mix the milk with water and drink it because I wanted to play. My coach supported me through thick and thin. He'd buy me hockey kits and shoes. He even allowed me to live with his family and took care of all my dietary needs. I trained hard and wouldn't miss a single day of practice. I remember earning my first salary. I won 500 rupees after winning tournament and gave the money to Papa. He hadn't ever held so much money in his hands before. I promised my family, one day we are going to have our own home. I did everything in my power to work towards that. After representing my state and playing in several championships, I finally got a national call-up at the age of 15. Still, my relatives would only ask me when I was planning on getting married. But Papa told me, "Play until your heart's content." With my family's support, I focused on doing my best for India and eventually I became captain of the Indian hockey team. Soon after, while I was at home, a friend's papa brought along his granddaughter and told me, "She's inspired by you and wants to become a hockey player." I was so happy and I just started crying. And then in 2017, I finally fulfilled the promise I made to my family and bought them a home. We cried together and held each other tightly. And I'm not done yet. Finally, this year we entered into Tokyo Olympics. Sooner or later, we will win medals in Olympics. Kids, this is the story of Rani Rampal. Odds makes us strong. Bring forward the brighter part within us and drive us achieve higher in life. With these words, Lalli akka is signing off. See you, kids.